farmer story. Alright, I'm just going to say right now, I'm probably going to go over time and I don't care. If you don't want to vote for me, whatever. Because it's only 7:40 and I have a lot to say here. There was a farmer in South Africa and he was bitten by the diamond bug. This is in the 1800s. And he was obsessed with becoming wealthy and finding these diamonds that were starting to emerge in South Africa. So he sold his farm and he went off.
Sorry. Just looking at you. I'm anticipating the punchline.
It'll be at the end of the evaluation. Don't hold your breath. So he went off and he sold his farm and he searched for diamonds for years and years. And he wound up finding nothing and in despair threw himself into a river and drowned himself.
That's the worst joke ever.
Still waiting for the punchline.
The guy who bought his farm one day had a visitor over, and the visitor about fell over in almost convulsions when he saw what was on the farmer's mantle. And it was this kind of weird looking clump of rock. And the farmer said, "Oh yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. I don't even know what that is." And the visitor said, "Do you know that that is probably the largest diamond in the world?" And he said, "Oh, well that's interesting. The farm has them scattered all over the place." Now you do so many things really well off the bat. As your icebreaker, you have displayed a number of advanced skills. Even from the beginning, your introduction and the way that you put that together for us gave us everything we needed to know before you started speaking. So that was really great that you had that organization. And you paused. You got up here and you stopped. And you paused. That's a really advanced thing to do. Most Toastmasters don't do that until a little bit later. Your presence is really strong. You can tell that you have a really quick mind and you have a really strong spirit, because that really comes through as we're listening to you. And you have great eye contact. You connect with everyone. You seem like you're at ease. And you also shared a lot of personal stories, and the way that you wove a number of different stories together to give us this picture of how you left what some of us would call an inauthentic life, and started talking about that too, and found your passion. It was really great. And you also used this framing technique by challenging the audience in the beginning and then coming back to it in the close. So, what the heck are you doing giving an icebreaker? You also had great humor, body language. Where do you go from here, since you've already set the bar so high? Well, apparently you will have to win a gold medal in Toastmasters. Your challenge is to live up to your potential. And so you've already displayed huge potential. And in order to do that, you can study speaking and study how to get to those next levels. And you're already on your way, but the most important things will be continuing to connect with your audience, continuing to find new ways of weaving your narrative together, and finding ways of inspiring us to action, as you did today. And I appreciate your question, pointed as it is to us middle-aged, older-aged people who've probably been working in the workplace and probably found ourselves looking up from the computer screen saying, "What am I doing here?" Thank you for doing that, because we all need that kick in the pants to see whether we're really doing what we need to. Don't get up yet. The point of the farmer story in South Africa is that we are surrounded with all the wealth that we need, and there's no need to look anywhere else. And in fact, if we look within ourselves, we can see that we are the unpolished diamond. We are the ones who are ready to be shaped and faceted, and to bring in the light, and to reflect, and to show a brilliance and glory of our Creator. use that and continue on.
Thank you, Honey Bear.
No problem, Tiger.
Those are nicknames on Facebook that we found out last week.
You don't want to know what Disney character I am.
So, can I call for a timer's report on our evaluators?
All qualified except Barry was 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Is that?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay,
think
so
I
please,
still
everyone, turn in your votes. Do not vote for Barry.
I voted for me.
How about the word of the day report?